As promised in my review of Alter's Rin Hoshizora, today I'm going to be looking at their snow-themed version of Kotori Minami, who's from the same line of Love Live figures. She actually came out before Rin this past August, and there are some other reviews of her floating out there on the internet, but I still wanted to give you my own take and impressions. The box is just like Rin's, with a large clear window in the front displaying her name, as well as a motif of music notes and stars. The sides feature images of the figure itself, and this time the box is done in a mint color scheme to match the wintry theme of the figure. Again, like Rin, her base is a simple white disc with a sparkle pattern and her name, as well as the name of the anime, printed on it, and there is a metal peg to hold the figure in place. Now, unlike Rin, Kotori does come with one accessory, her bird wand, and let me tell you guys, the detail on this little accessory is amazing. The handle and crown feature the most convincing metallic effect I have ever seen on plastic. The glitter on the ribbon and on the inside of the bird's crown doesn't look cheap at all, and only helps to further emphasize the snow theme of the figure. In addition, the trim on the ribbon is painted perfectly, and believe me, I inspected for a while. It's even sculpted to have a scalloped effect. Inserting the wand into Kotori's hand is actually quite simple. The handle simply detaches from the bird, and then you place Kotori's hand into the large space at the base of the ribbon, and slide the handle right up through. Now enough about the wand. Let's take a look at this beautiful girl. What can I say? Alter really outdid themselves with this figure. Her pose is dynamic and fun, and honestly, she is one of the happiest, most positive figures I have ever seen, and is definitely the happiest one in my collection. One of the points that really drew me to this figure is the hair. It's honestly some of the nicest hair I have seen on a figure. The flow and movement really help Kotori come to life, and the many different strands add an added sense of realism. Even the seam that often occurs in a figure's hair is hidden expertly with Kotori's hairstyle. Now let's take a look at her whimsical outfit, riddled with intricate details that would make the seamstress in Kotori proud. Almost every aspect of her outfit is trimmed with that beautiful gold paint, and not a speck of it is out of place. Her ruffled skirt is covered in glitter, like the ribbon on the wand, and while it is not embedded in the paint, as in you can feel the roughness of it when you touch her skirt, it does not appear to come off easily at all, as none transferred onto my hands, even with a bit of rubbing. Just like Rin, the stripes on her stockings are crisp and clean, only these ones have the added details of ruffles and bows at the top. The stockings are another aspect that really impressed me, as they truly look like garments that have been pulled onto her legs rather than painted on, or as if they are an entirely separate entity from the rest of her legs, if you know what I mean. Her shirt, while white at first glance, actually transitions to a very pale blue at the ends, and there is even a snowflake motif that is insanely difficult to capture on camera, but is an absolutely gorgeous detail in person. But perhaps the most stunning detail of this figure is the crown. Sculpted to match the crown on her bird wand, it has a glittery teal interior with an ornate gold frame. At the base, there is 3 layers of ruffles, as well as a flowing ribbon with the tiniest, most perfectly painted white stripes I have ever seen on a figure. Seriously, the attention to minute details like this is incredible. To wrap up this review, I just want to say that this line of Alter Love Live figures seem to be some of the most flawless anime figures that have come about in a long time. I honestly don't have a single negative to say about Kotori or Rin. They are also an incredibly popular line of figures. Kotori did sell out and has now increased in price, so if you are able, I highly suggest pre-ordering your best girl when she goes up. And believe me, you won't regret it. These Love Live figures are stunning.